morning fair as I took the air down my black water side, when staring all around me an Irish lad I espied. I was born in Coventry, English mum, Irish dad, semi-detached suburban home, toys, garden, family dog, and music, parties, dancing. Sometimes my brother Neil would sneak downstairs with me and we'd try to join in the parties. Sometimes I'd get to dance standing on my dad's feet. But all's not well in Camelot. Sometimes my parents fought late at night, glass smashing, screaming, shouting. I'd be scared. When I was 8, my mum left. Neil and I followed, dragging what bags we could. Go back to your father's garden. Go back and cry your fill, and think upon your sad misfortune. You brought on by your wanton will. Me mum was a hairdresser. Me brother loved painting, drawing, and guitar playing. And me, I was sure to be going on to art college. Then in my 16th year, this all changed. I was raped. I didn't tell anyone. Not long after that, I ran away. You hate yourself, so you hate everybody else. People can make you feel small. Small as a size when age just won't rise fast enough. So you wait for the day to be up, get away. Run as fast as you can. Over and over and over the hill, far away. Run away.
I ran away to Amsterdam, which at that time was the hippie mecca. I lived in a squat, sewed clothes for hippie tourists, and travelled all over Europe and Morocco. And eventually I joined a cabaret troupe going to Tokyo in Japan. After that, I moved on to Beirut, which at that time was the Paris of the Middle East.
Now, in the light of experience, there's something I need to say. Now, in the light of experience, there's nowhere to run to. When from yourself, you're really running away, run away. Is there something you're trying to say? Run away. Oh, baby, baby, please come home one day. Run away. Yeah, yeah. Is there something you're trying to say? Over and over and over and over again. Run away.
Whilst in Beirut, I took driving lessons. My instructor was a Palestinian man called Mr. Abaratif. Now in Arabic, to say no, you nod your head up and down and say, La. So when I'd say, shall I go forward, Mr. Abaratif? Forward! And he'd be nodding his head up and down, and I'm thinking he means yes, but of course he means no. I broke the poor man's toes. Oh no, Mr. Abaratif! Oh God! I'm sorry. But I did get my licence there, funnily enough. I often went driving around with Mr. Abaratif by the Palestinian camps. The poverty shocked me, but more shocking things were about to happen. There I was, sunning myself out at sea in my rubber inflatable dinghy. I heard a sort of a buzzing in the air. I thought it was an insect. I looked up and I saw a V formation of jets coming right towards me. I panicked. I started to row very fast, all squishing inside the dinghy down, up and down, back and forward, like a concertina. They were close now. I pulled the boat up onto the deck. I run. I must get my clothes. I must get my clothes. Then the first bomb dropped. There was screaming, there was shouting, there was rubble and glass flying everywhere. I was really scared. And I thought, bugger the clothes! And I ran up into the open street like it was safer in the open, like if a bomb is going to drop, and it dropped right on my head, rather than being buried alive. I read it a couple of days later, that it had been Israel who bombed Beirut, in reprisal for an earlier PLO attack. But this time it was different. People were outraged. They were up in arms, out in the streets, thousands of people. You couldn't get a plane out of Beirut. Luckily, I managed. Within 2 weeks of my departure, the whole situation had escalated into civil war. And ironically, the Holiday Inn, which was the home of many of us cabaret girls, became the first bloody battleground.
I am the black man and you are the white. I am the deviant and you're always right. I am the darkness and you are the light. I am the black man, you're the white. Yeah, I am the good little audience and now I have my head in my hand. I hear no, see no, speak no, no understand. Well, I am the blackness, I am the dark, I am the alcoholic pissing apart. I am the girl who sold her body to the dark. I am the truth of it, you are the hypocrite. I am the white man, I paint you black. I am the traitor, but I put you on the flag. I am the coward, and I shoot you in the back. I am the white man, I paint you black. Yeah, I am the good little audience, and now I have my head in my hand. I hear no, see no, speak no, 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 no understand. Well, I am the blackness, I am the dark, I am the alcoholic pissing apart. I am the girl who sold her body to dark. I am the truth of it, you are the hypocrite, black man. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news, 'cause Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own.
So I took a long, hard look at my life and what I wanted to do with the rest of it. I'd always loved singing. So I joined a 3-girl singing group called Lady Luck. We were terrible. The band broke up on the boat coming home. So I got back to London and my brother was doing really well. He was in a band called The Flies. They'd got a big record deal. So I said, Neil, how do you do it? He said, Hayes, you gotta write songs. You gotta learn to write songs. So I did.
Mommy, you've got lots of friends standing round your door. When you've gone and spending ends, they don't come no more.
And about this time, I made my first small record deal, and it was small. I was signed to Shaft Records for the sum of £1. Hence, I was answering the phones at Shaft Records, January 1979. Temporarily, of course, whilst the real receptionist was away on holiday.
Hello, Shaft Records, can I help you?
Can I speak to Mr. Pelvis or Mr. Damage, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're both out to lunch. Can I take a message?
Well, we're looking for a singer on your label. Her name's Hazel O'Connor.
I'm Hazel O'Connor.
Oh, great. We're casting a new punk movie. Do you want to come meet the director?
Yeah.
A couple of months before this, I'd been so deeply depressed, I'd gone to see a faith healer. She'd given me a book to read called Bring Out the Magic of Your Mind. I read it and there was this amazing chapter about visualization, so I thought I'd do a few of my own. And then bingo, that phone call came. Well, within a couple of days, I found myself reading a script at a movie audition. It was awful.
I wanted to leave immediately. And then I thought, hang on a minute.
And I got out Bring Out the Magic of Your Mind book instead. And I started to visualise the things that I wanted. Well, a new script for starters. And then maybe they'd change the film and make it a girl singer to be the lead. And then maybe they'd ask me to be the lead. And then maybe.
Well, I must have been blooming with confidence when I went in there. Something was happening, I could feel it. And then one of them asked me, "Do you have your equity card?" "Yeah, I got it when I was a dancer in Tokyo and Beirut." "And have you written any songs?" Well, I'd only written 6 songs up until then, and one of them was a very soppy song about tea and coffee and politely saying goodnight. I didn't show them that one. For a while, they seemed really interested. And then a couple of months went by and I heard nothing. Hence, March 1979, Mr. Pelvis and Mr. Damage, the heads of Shaft Records, had asked me to pop in and collect some wages for my band.
Sit down, sweetheart. That's a good time to sign a new record and publishing contract.
Huh? I thought I'd come in to get wages for the band.
Well, there's no time like the present.
No, my solicitor said I shouldn't sign it just yet. There's still some clauses that he doesn't agree with.
We spent a lot of money on you, Hazel.
Yeah, but there's still some clauses that he doesn't agree with.
You've made all the changes he asked for. No.
Yeah, but he should see it first.
You know, we can change anything he doesn't like tomorrow.
No, I should wait.
If you wait any longer, Hazel, they wouldn't want you.
I don't think this is right.
Hazel, you need us. We get you the musicians you need, producers, the tours. We're the only chance you've got, Hazel. Yeah.
I signed and I cried.
They'll tear at your heart, throw it neatly in a cart, 'cause that's what they do with the scum like me and you. And you feel as if you died when you're standing on the line. You wonder all the time, why can't you cry? Because the people in control don't care for you. Till you're just a robot with a job to do. When your use exhausted, they'll be rid of you as soon as look at you. Go to the back of the queue. But Big Brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the Big Brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the His eyes are dull, they stole his...
The very next day, the film company phoned me at home. They said, "Great news, we've changed the script. It's now about a girl. And we got really exciting news for you. We'd like you to play the lead." But see, I know, well, pretty much for sure, reckon, that Shaft Records, Pelvis and Damage already knew the day before when they'd bullied me into signing those 2 5-year contracts. They already knew I'd got the lead. I was the only one in the dark.
My lawyer wrote to them, objecting, saying they'd been signed under duress and it wasn't legal. It was too late. Once you've signed, you've signed.
Big Brother, beware, 'cause some of us do care. And the worm will turn, and the violence in my head is real. Bam, bam, you're dead. But the Big Brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the Big Brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the
If I knew that I'd got a lead in a bloody film, I would have run a mile. When I knew I'd got the lead in the film, I was still so pleased because I thought, phew, I won't have to deal with those guys for a while.
And I miss you. At one point, the film nearly didn't happen at all. Luckily, a young would-be film producer called Dodi Fayed came in with loads of cash and saved the film. It was his first. It was my first too. It was all really new to me. Long hours, dieting, daily lunchtime press interviews, the attention, the pressures. They were using all of my songs. I was starring in the film. The director was using all my real-life stories. And in the end, my reality became blurred. Anyways, it was exhausting, and it took its toll, and eventually the notorious film doctor was called in. So with the good doctor's help, I made it through till Christmas, when the film was in the can, the album finished, and the best part of all, I was leased to A&M Records, which meant I wouldn't have to deal with Shaft Records for 1 whole year.
I went through that great period of making the movie and people asking me what was my opinion. And I didn't even realise I had such an opinion or an idea. And then when somebody starts to use your ideas, it's really brilliant and exciting. So we were all listening to each other and being creative. And by the time it was all over and I had to go into the fame bag, nobody really talked to me anymore.
Time and right, you ready? You drink your coffee and I sip my tea, and we're sitting here playing so cool, thinking what will be will be. It's getting kinda late now. I wonder if you'll stay now, stay now, stay now, stay now, or will you just politely say goodnight? I'll move a little closer to you, not knowing quite what to do, and I'm feeling all fingers and thumbs. I spill my tea, oh silly me. It's getting kinda late now. I wonder if you'll stay now, stay now, stay now, stay now, or will you just politely say goodnight? Does anybody want to try a sax solo?
So the film got shown in Cannes Film Festival and it was a great success. And I was completely covered with photographers everywhere I walked. And then I get back to London and the tabloids are full of it. It's Hazel O'Punk, Queen of Punk, Sister of Punk, anything in fact that has the word punk included. And in fact, I wasn't really a punk. I'd come in at the end of that time. I was a punk fan and then I became a sort of a post-punk person. Anyway, turned into a goddess suddenly overnight. Hazel O'Connor 6 months ago would never have believed it. There I am getting nominated, receiving acting awards, and then I got my first gold record. And with that tucked under my wing, I flew off to America to sign my first acting and writing deal with Paramount Movie Company.
And then we touch much too much. This moment has been waiting for a long, long time. Makes me shiver, makes me quiver. This moment I'm so unsure. This moment I have waited for. Well, it's getting kind of late now. I wonder if you'll stay now, stay now, stay now, stay now. Will you just politely say goodnight? Hey, say goodnight.
The voice that you do have is this ridiculous voice that's the one for the press or the TV public. And you watch yourself being or wondering who you're going to be.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I had a meeting that I walked out of. Hello.
Hello.
Hazel O'Connor. O'Connor, sorry, of course, O'Connor. Amy Schaefer,
Hiya.
it's lovely
How
to
are
meet
you?
you. I love the film. Breaking glass. I mean, don't do it in bare feet. Unless you're one of those guru kind of people, who can
right.
just walk on broken glass. So, what questions do you have before we have lunch?
Who are we having lunch
We're
with?
having lunch with Jeffrey Katzenberg and Mike Eisner and Don and the whole, everybody, Hazel is going to be there. Everybody, the whole studio is so excited about this movie. This is your breakthrough. This is my breakthrough too. This is a very exciting moment for us.
Okay.
What other questions do you have?
What's that over there?
Oh, that's the sea. That's the sea that Moses, Chuck Heston, parted.
Wow.
It's fantastic, isn't it? We used some other effects as well, of course, before my time.
Right.
But, that's the thing. And I'll take you around the studio if you like later.
That'd be great,
Inside
yeah.
Marilyn Monroe. I mean, so many people started, and so did you. Another blonde here at Paramount. And lunch and meetings and the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
This is very exciting. Are you hungry?
A little,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Have a salad. They're very nice. And after this, there's a party tonight. If you don't have any plans, that I'd like you to go to. Lots of people are going to be here. Big
Okay.
party. Did you like your dinner?
Yeah, it was
Spago's is the place to eat these days. I'm telling you, everyone goes there. Wolfgang Puck's has gone decidedly downhill. We didn't get the best table, but it's not such a big deal. Anyway, so this is the party. It's Hollywood. It's here. It's fabulous. It's fascinating. It's going on. It's a coterie of people. Did you like your food?
Whose party?
Oh, it's actually Jack and Angelica's. This is not their house, though. This is a house of a friend of Angelica's. We used to go out with Jack, but they're very good friends. It's sort of this kind of incestuous thing, but it's very, oh my God, look, it's Bo Derek. She's we want to make you happy. You are a new star. You are our shining star. She's always in like pieces of fabric, not a whole dress, just like pieces of stuff. She used to be very firm. No, not so. Oh my God, oh, Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney! Strong, firm, like a man. You know what I mean? There's a whole like thing going on. There'll be a party after the party after the after party. Fred! Hazel O'Connor! O'Connor! I just wish you had taken my advice and gone to that place I told you about.
Who's playing music over there?
Oh, they're musicians. They will know the line. Don't worry about them. You have arrived. You are arrivé. Do you feel good? Yeah. Say it. I feel good. I feel good. I
feel good.
All right, come on, darling. We're doing it. Come on.
I come back to England and I'm about to do my first big rock tour. And it's a very exciting time, but it is a new treadmill. It's now like hotels, motorways, 14, 16, 17 hours a day. It's going up, it's getting busy. And on this tour, I had a band opening for me who were then unknown and unsigned. Their names were Duran Duran.
Sleeping arrangements. Duran Duran had never left Birmingham when we went on tour with Hazel O'Connor. We wanted to do it in a sort of flash Birmingham way, so we rented a Winnebago camper. Trouble was, all of us couldn't sleep in the camper. So we had to draw lots. We'd take 2 hotel rooms every night, and 2 of us would go off and get some well-earned rest in the hotel, while the rest of us had to stay in the camper. One thing I do remember is nobody ever slept in the camper. I mean, sometimes some of us stayed in the camper, spent the night in the camper, but nobody ever slept in the camper. And you know what? Our manager always seemed to draw the hotel room. Funny that. But Hazel was the headline attraction, so she actually got to sleep in a hotel every night. I didn't begrudge her that. I mean, she was a star, and we were Herbert's on the rise. But she was always very cool about it, and she certainly didn't treat us like we were any less. It was a great time, great experience. I'm glad I was there.
Yeah, by the end of the tour, they made their record deal, which was great for them, and, you know, the rest is history, as they say. Unfortunately, my year was up with good old A&M Records, and I was back being hustled and muscled by Mr. Pelvis and Mr. Damage. They were back into the picture. And A&M Records wanted to buy my contract off Shaft Records, but Shaft wouldn't sell.
We're going independent.
I went to my manager and I says, hey, Alan, could we not do something? Can we not just walk away? They got me illegally. Let's do something now, please, please, let's go to a lawyer. He brought me to his lawyer. The pair of them sat there in the office and said, don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. I believed them, I wished I hadn't.
After all the footwork me and A&M and the Breaking Glass people did, all the hard work, went back to Shaft and they were creaming it in. They were going round the world signing licensing deals for their company with me as the named artist. I was the carrot.
And the one may turn, and the violence in my head is real. Bam, bam, you're dead. But big brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the big brother, he's got no heart. When I get my chance, I'm gonna kick it in the beware.
Woo!
Don't you made the issue, Hazel? No, the thing was, the film didn't rip me off. That was the unfortunate side of it. My record company that I was signed to before the film. Do we want to name names? Do we want to name names?
I was in the middle of doing my first big American rock tour. Things with Shaft Records didn't seem too bad. I had a single in the charts in England called Decadent Days. Then 5 a.m. Chicago time, I get a call from Mr. Pelvis and Mr. Damage demanding that I come back to England to do a pop show. And I says, well, could you not send a video crew over to America and we'll put a pop video together and play that on the show? No, you've got to come back. I said, please. No, we're not spending the money. And that was that. So the Top of the Pops that I'd done 2 weeks earlier was shown again, which first time around was bad enough because newspapers slagged me, TVs were switched off all over the country. But every rebellious schoolchild in the country loved it. I'd done it in an old coat and a wig, and as the song began, I threw off the wig, threw off the coat to reveal the first black bra and mini-skirt on a British pop show. I was now on a new treadmill. It was 14 to 16 hours a day. It was hotels, motorways, freeways, people, different places, different faces, and every night a concert going on and on and on and on. I said, stop! There was no joy left.
I can't remember what finally did it to me. I can't remember because my manager was saying, no, I think the head of EMI Records, I think he'll sign you. And he wasn't saying it like trying to grab money, he was just saying it to try and make a better situation. But all I could see was I was going from the pot into the frying pan.
January 1982, I left my manager. I liked him, but I felt he didn't have the balls to get me off the Shaft Records deal. I then went to Shaft. I said to Mr. Pelvis and Mr. Damage, I don't want to make records for you any longer. They totally ignored what I said and asked, what do you think the next single should be, Hayes? This signalled warfare, so it began. My manager sued me.
I'm suing you.
Shaft Records sued me.
We're suing you.
Then my manager and my sax player sued me over the sax solo of Will You? And then Shaft Publishing countersued me, my manager and my sax player, all of us all together, saying we had no right to write a song together without telling Shaft. Anyway, it was all a clever way of tying up the money. I found myself penniless. Eventually I got legal help, and it became apparent that had I not listened to my manager, I could have walked away scot-free. During that time, Richard Branson approached me to sign with his Virgin record label if I could get free of Shaft. Funnily enough, they agreed at a price, 20% of everything, and the next album had to go to them for Germany, reason being they'd sold me off whilst we were in legal hassles. When Virgin found out they couldn't have me for Germany, they dropped the deal. I didn't make another record for 2 years.
Two days and days, two days and ways, two days and days, two days and ways. Oh yeah. Do-ah, do-ah-bop, do-ah, do-ah-bop.
George Michael appeared in my next pop video. Because of that kiss, the tabloids were convinced we were lovers. I got into spiritual life with the Hare Krishnas. Did Live Aid, Greenpeace and CND. A film with Julie Walters and a major drama on TV.
Did sing out sister in London and then I decided to go and live in the USA. Do-ah-bop. Hey, little girl, she be on her way. Do-ah-bop. Said she gonna make it in the US of A. Do-ah-bop. And she gonna get her a great big car. Do-ah-bop, she gonna ride the baby very far. Do-ah-bop, oh, what can I do? Say I'm feeling blue, hey, I'm gonna sing, hi sister, that's what I'm gonna do, sing, hi sister, yeah, I'm gonna sing, hi sister, that's what I'm gonna do, sing, hi sister.
In 1987, Shaft Records went bankrupt, and the 2 albums I'd recorded for them became my property.
So I moved to Venice Beach, California, where I swam, sunbathed and sang on the boardwalk. Eventually I fell in love with Kurt and we were married, Hare Krishna styling, on the beach of course.
Sitting on the sunny shoreline, see some driftwood come to rest, worn out by the tides, torn up by its endless rides, never free, just a bit like me. I've been that piece of wood, I have been tossed about upon the ocean of illusion, confusion, brittle and twisted like waves lashing at the rock. Well, I now know I just gotta find that shoreline, oh yeah, that little piece of mine, and let the sun shine on in. I swam the sea of passion, yeah, jealousy and pain, Ignorance pretends to drown, grabs for your hands again, drags you down again. Here but my soul cries out in vain, just to break these chains. Well, listen, you've traveled all these jungles, concrete and the other kind. You know there's more. You know you've got your own key to the door. Go on, open it, open it, open it up. Well, I now know I just gotta find that shoreline. Oh yeah, that little piece of mine, and let the sun shine on in. See, I've been a long time from my home, and I wanna get back there. But most of my memories got washed away with the tide. A friend waits for me at the edge of the sea, and he's calling. My soul is your lover, I cry, and I'm coming home this time. Oh, beloved, wipe away these tears from my eyes of my illusion, my confusion, brittle and twisted like waves lashing at the rock. Yeah, yeah, what's in now? I now know I just gotta find, yeah, that shoreline. Oh yeah, that little piece of mine. I say now I know I've gotta find, I know I've gotta find, yeah, that shoreline. Oh yeah, that little piece of mine, and let the sun shine on in. One night as he lay dreaming of pleasant things gone by, his mind been bent on rambling, to Ireland he did fly. He stepped upon a vision, and he followed with the wind, when at last he came to anchor at the cross at Spansel Hill.
We lived in California for 2 years. Things were great, except for one day, these mysterious spots arrived on an old birthmark on the back of my leg. A friend of mine said, "Darling, that could be skin cancer. You better go to the doctor." So eventually I went to a skin doctor. Doctor chopped them off, and the following week I went in for the biopsy report. 2 types of skin cancer. So I says, right, I'm going to move to Ireland then.
He dreamt, he held, he kissed her, as many a time before. Oh, Johnny, you're only joking, as many a time before. Well, the cockerel crowed in the morning. He crowed both clear and shrill. He awoke in California, many miles from Spansel Hill.
And a week before we were due to leave California, finally, the doctor rang back and said, Hazel, great news. I sent the test off to another hospital. You don't have skin cancer after all. You don't have skin cancer. You're cancer-free.
Where are they now?
If I'd been California,
Where are they now?
I would have sued.
Where are they now?
So we moved back to Ireland, and I found out I was pregnant, which was great.
However, because I'd never made any money yet from my record royalties, never received a record royalty in my life to date, I was working maybe 6 gigs a week, and it took its toll on my health. And in my 4th month of pregnancy, I lost the baby. It took its toll on my marriage big time. A couple of years passed, and a very good friend of mine called Rebecca, who's my hairdresser also, we found out she got cancer, and within 3 months she died. I never got to see her again before she died. Well, we had this little bond of having made it when we were very young, and had it all kind of taken away from us. So sometimes we used to sit in her apartment, she'd be cutting my hair, and put on some waltz song, and we'd be messing around and saying, yeah, and we'll have this big party one day with Viennese waltz orchestra, and we'll be wearing big hooped skirts and dance cards, and the chaps will be wearing tight button trousers from the last century kind of costumes, and we'll have big flouncy gowns. Anyway, we never got to do the party together, and after she died, I didn't know what to do with my grief.
And I didn't know what to do. I was so pissed off, so angry. And I spent a year kind of locked up with a song that I had to write, and this is it. It's called Rebecca. And it's not just for Rebecca, it's for everybody here who's lost people in their lives, whether it's from loss from death or just loss.
We had us a dream back then, when we got back the things that were stolen. We'd have an old-fashioned party, an orchestra, long gowns. We'd be the bells of the ball, and we'd dance to the Emperor's Waltz, because that was a favorite song. I laugh and say, when the light hits that way, you remind me of Shirley MacLaine. When will I see you again? When will we sing silly harmonies into the night? I try and I try, but I can't help dismissing you. I wonder where you are now. Are you an angel? Have you been reborn? Didn't you find your Buddhahood? Was it worth all the toil? I write 'cause I miss you, and there's nothing more I can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When will I see you again? When will we sing silly harmonies into the night? I try and I try, but I can't help this missing you. I wonder where you are now.
Everything's gonna be all right, Hayes. Don't you worry about a thing.
In 1994, the Will You publishing battle was finally sorted. Before any money could be freed, I was obliged to pay all of Shaft Publishing's legal fees. Out of the £85,000 that stood frozen for 12 years, in the end, I received £16,000. 1996, I received the first ever record royalties in my career for Breaking Glass. But I could only have the last 4 years' worth, because prior to that, Shaft Records had been taking all my royalties. Shaft Records had been pocketing them. But they'd gone bankrupt.
Well, they never approached me when they were going bankrupt. And they never had written permission when they sold me on.
There's not a girl in this whole wide world as easily led as I.
So now I'm finally producing and owning myself, which is all I wanted in the first place. And the 8th day machine just got upset. A problem man had not foreseen as yet. No time for flight, a blinding light, then nothing but a fight forever night. He said, behold, what man has done. There's not a world for anyone. Nobody laughed, nobody cried. World's at an end, everyone has died. Forever, amen, 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 amen.
Machine, yes, ready, steady, go. Machine, ready? Machine, come on, the song, please, darling. A 1, a 1, a 2. Give me it. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, come on.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Music. And do you know what? The joy came back.
In the alone of my night, when the angels have all taken flight, monsters come out fighting. No need to fight if I can talk, no need to run if all I need to do is walk on the path enlightening. And I will go where life leads me, though the road be far and wide, through the broken dreams of yesterday, with time on my side and with faith as my guide. I will walk on through, though I don't know where I'm going to find my way back home at last. Yeah, I'm gonna walk on, when I'm crumbled and cracked. Walk on, won't be looking back in anger. Walk on beyond the broken glass. And in the morning of my day, I send the monsters on their merry way. I celebrate their leaving, and of the loss, and of the gain, and of the joy, and of the pain. And I'll tell ya, yeah, I'm still a believer. the broken dreams of yesterday. With time on my side and with faith as my guide, I will walk on through the I don't know where I'm going to find my way back home at last. Yeah, I'm gonna walk on when I'm crumbled and cracked. Walk on, won't be looking back in anger. Walk on beyond the broken glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, my esteemed and beloved work partner, on the Irish harp, Mr. Cormac De Barra. Little look. This is quick comeback. Had enough. My fingers are hurting. You know that kind of vibe. Yes, this is it. It's time to go home. I wanted to tell you one, the very, very last thing. I'm a bit of a chatterbox, I know, but this is the other thing. Besides the joy coming back, the one thing that it's really all about. I could have had a first, a #1 hit record 20 years ago. I could have done. But then I might have got complacent. I might have had nothing to ever have to try and attain. Instead, it's been a struggle. And it's not where you're going. It's how you get there. It's the journey. It's all about the journey for all of us. That's life. Now. Okay.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. So everybody just kind of, tune up. You ready? It says, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on beyond the broken glass. Okay, I'm gonna put it there to the light so you can see it. You gotta walk on, walk on. That's it. Walk on, walk on. Walk on beyond the broken glass. That's it again, louder. Walk on, walk on. Walk on, walk on. Walk on beyond the broken glass. You walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. When you crumble and cracked, walk on, don't be looking back in anger. Walk on beyond the broken glass. You walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. If you can feel it, walk on, where you can heal it. Walk on beyond the broken glass. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, yeah. Walk on, walk on, walk on beyond the broken glass. You walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, yeah. Walk on, yeah. Walk on. Ready? Walk on beyond the broken glass. Thank you very much. I want to thank Jack Lancaster, wherever he is, for playing sax solo. Thank you. Good night.
Scrubbing floors or plotting and strawberry, do you think of me? And sometimes when I'm feeling like a lost child, I imagine you are holding me, your breath on me. 10,000 miles from home, 10,000 from you. Yeah, Venice Beach is fine, but I'd rather spend time with you. And I'm walking in sunshine, I'm talking with you in my mind. Wish you were here with me, and we'd be walking in sunshine. We'd be talking about life and time. We'd be walking in rhythm and rhyme, and the sky is clear and blue, and I'm thinking about you. Trust what's mine will come to me in time, and I will be ready, I'll be steady, I'll be go, go, go. And this I know, there ain't no way to push the river faster than it's meant to go. No, no. 10,000 miles I've gone, 10,000 to LA. And if I wrote to you, here are the things I'd say. That I'm walking in sunshine, I'm talking with you in my mind. Wish you were here with me, we'd be walking in sunshine, and we'd be talking about life and time. We'd be walking in rhythm and rhyme, and the sky is clear and blue. Yeah, I'm thinking about you. Walking in sunshine, I'm talking with you in my mind. Wish you were here with me, and we'd be walking in sunshine. We'd be talking about life and time. We'd be walking in rhythm and rhyme. And I've been walking in sunshine, I've been talking with you in my mind. I wish that you were here, and we'd be walking in sunshine. We'd be talking about life and time. We'd be talking